scams going on in Italy. Don't think just because you're in Europe, people are not after your money, okay? Because luckily I did my research, and the scams that I had been privy to already, I saw them right in front of me. So in Rome was really when I ran into people who were trying to be sneaky and get your money. So this is how we deal with this, okay? Outside of the Colosseum, you are going to the Colosseum. There will be men dressed up in gladiator uniforms, like, everyday guys who just bought some costumes and put the costumes on. Okay, they're gonna ask you if you want to take a picture with them. They're gonna come up to you, put their arm around you, take pictures, all of that, right? And then they're gonna hunt you down to try to get $20, $30, $40 out your pocket. Like, they want money for these pictures. So if you're going to the Coliseum and you don't want to be hassled for money, keep going, keep walking, don't stop, don't take no pictures. Also, if you are using the metro system or the train system at all in Rome or anywhere else, there will be women, gypsy women. You'll see them in like long red flowy dresses, and they'll be doing some kind of noise, like hissing at you or whatever, to try to help you put your money in the machines, or try to explain to you how to put your money in the machines. Leave them women alone. They're after your money too. Also in the train stations, there will be people who will walk up to you because, yeah, everything's in Italian. You might not understand what's going on or when your train's coming, what time, what track, all of that. There will be people who will walk up to you. Oh, do you need help? Oh, it's right here. Da-da-da-da. Walk you to where your train is. Guess what? They want money too. Okay? And they will look like they work there. They will look like they straight up work there. They will have on a little badge, everything. They don't work there. Okay? Keep going. You figure it out, or get there super early, and make sure if you get information from someone, you're getting it from someone who's at a booth, who's selling tickets, you know what I'm saying, or people standing at the, like, conductors. Do not talk to just any random stranger who wants to act like they're helping you, when really it's about it's a money situation, and they will hassle you about the money. So I'm warning you, be prepared. People want your money in Rome. Another tip is where you carry your money and the important documents that you need to have. So for me, I had this is my little Tiffany's pouch, because it was easy to open and get into without zipping or anything like that. So in here I had my euros, my debit card, my license, and I also had my passport, but that was tucked inside the inside of my bra. This was also tucked in the inside of my bra. I had it safety pinned together so it wouldn't open, and I had it safety pinned to my bra. I don't know how men can, men can probably, you could probably safety pin it to the inside of your jeans, but for me, it felt safe to have it safety pinned to my person on me at all times, where no one could reach into my pockets or anything like that. Because honestly, on the metro in Rome, that's a big issue as well. People steal whatever, go inside your bag, cut the string of your bag, you don't even know it's missing. So for me, I felt safe having my money, my debit card, my license, all of that to me on my person in the inside of my bra. It was a sports bra, and it worked for me.
So this is actually my exact itinerary book that I made myself, and it goes day by day, of where I'm staying, what hotel, the address, confirmation numbers for all of my tours, direct phone line numbers. I had everything written down in this book. So if anything ever happened to my phone, I had the telephone numbers, I had the addresses, I knew exactly where I was going, and this was so beneficial with confirmation numbers and everything. My tickets were in there, everything I had access to on my phone, I had a tangible copy in this book, as you see. And most importantly, you'll see at the back, I put the embassy, the U.S. embassy address and phone number.
Another tip as well, this is what I did mess this up, but I learned now, so when I know going back to Italy, I can be more prepared. I had booked my tour to Naples and Pompeii for the day, and it would have been smarter because I knew that I was going to Positano. At the end of my trip, I was going to the Amalfi Coast. So I didn't realize Naples, Pompeii, Positano, all that stuff is actually really close to each other. So I booked my day trip to Pompeii and Naples, and we drove 3-4 hours to the coast And then I had to drive 3-4 hours back to Rome because I was still staying in Rome. You get what I'm saying? It would have been smarter if I left Rome and went to Naples and Pompeii and brought all my luggage and everything, and then just stayed there because I was already going to be on the Amalfi Coast. Another tip, especially for my single women solo travelers, okay? I had an incident when I got on the metro. It was my last day in Italy. I had bought a bunch of souvenirs to take home for my family, and I was on the metro alone with bags of stuff. I recognized a guy kind of staring at me and my bags, and we just kind of had a stare off for about a good minute. And my instincts just started to kick in because I didn't want him to know where my stop was. So the next stop on the subway, I got off. I just got off and I stood there. I don't know if he got off or not, but I just, I'm amongst a bunch of other people, so I felt comfortable. I knew my stop was far out. I would have been alone. So I got off on that stop and I waited for the next 2 trains, and then I got on the next one and went all the way back to my hotel. But you just have to be aware of who is aware of you. So that concludes my video. I really hope you enjoyed the content, the videos, all of the above, the tips, the hacks. I encourage you all to go out there and just see the world. I fell in love. You know what? Let me share that with you. So a lot of people said to me when I said I was going to Europe alone that you have to go with someone you love. That's a romantic getaway trip. And I'll say this. Most people go to Europe when they're in love. I went to Europe and I fell in love. So I can't wait to fall in love with so many other places. Greece, Bali, Spain, Singapore, Africa, all of the above. Go see the world.